Hello and welcome back to East Indies and yet another episode of our Abacom defense campaign. The last one was quite eventful, with Trusty managing to bag 2 CVs, fleet carriers. That was pretty damn good, but now she has to head home and replenish her torpedoes because she basically has only her aft torpedoes left. I am thinking about sending Truant here to get a go at the Glory as well, and might actually keep the task force north here to patrol for any sort of merchant vessels or anything like that the AI might decide to send our way. The situation on our bases hasn't changed much, except for Darwin, because as you might have noticed, this is actually a midday of March 1, as opposed to the usual morning that we stop our episodes. And the reason for that is because I wanted to go and spend my command points, which I have just received and got a lot of them, but not just the command points. Hercules has been here waiting for so important engineering and other things. And you can see we got lots of supplies, quite a lot of engineering, and also lots of fuel. And that is because recently I've got the sea lanes are open event, and that means that our supplies and everything has tripled. So that's pretty damn good, and we are going to send Hercules here to bring it to Koepang, where not Flandria, but Arundel will pick it up. At the same time, I am going to purchase a new oiler and also a new C3, because we have a lot of stuff to ship and we will ship it 27 points. We still have 50 points left. And importantly enough, what's going to happen shortly is next day a lot of light cruisers get available. Danai class, Emerald class, Enterprise class, all of that gets available. I don't think the CVEs get available. It's all 28th March. Yeah. Oh, we could get Langley. We could get Langley, except Catalina's medium bombers and Kingfisher, not really sure it's worth it, so I'm not going to get Langley. Hermes has 20 swordfishes, which is worth it, because the swordfishes at least can sort of attack battleships and everything and potentially sink it. So Hermes is definitely worth it, but Langley I don't think so. Anyway, so this is what we are going to get. Actually, I'm going to get also some small escorts for these guys. So I don't think we have Clemson here, Childs, B-class, which we have bought everything of, Admiralty S-class. How does she look like? No, she has dual-purpose guns. And E-class, I think we bought all of them already. J-class, we bought the Dutch ones, we definitely have everything. And there is this destroyer, which we might buy as well, but that's tomorrow. Let's have a look at the East. Bathurst class, Grimsby class escort. What weapons does he have? It has, yeah, this is actually not bad. We can give it. And here are the Dutch sort of MTBs. These MTBs are like the self-defense weapon is trivial. They have some depth charges and torpedoes, so they actually might be maximum speed 39 knots. They can outrun just about anything. I might just get a few of those, like for a fun factor, because they might be pretty damn good at sinking merchants. The only problem with them is that number 0 torpedoes. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, we don't want a trawler. MTB. These have only 2 torpedoes. And depth charges, might just get this one, actually. And these are the Japanese. Okay, I might get one Grimsby class to add to the oiler we were going to buy, and to the M3 C3 that we were going to buy, like this. Okay, so that gives us this, and I might also buy, as I was saying, the problem with getting these guys is that they are actually, because the rearming of ships doesn't take into account what ships you are rearming. Rearming these guys gets very expensive compared to rearming anything else. If rearming was proportional, like say I was paying 1 fuel and 1 engineering and I don't know 5 supplies for this, then it would be worthwhile. But with the rearming SS, these are just not economical. They would be great for sinking the merchants, because you just run in there, torpedo them, run away. Happy days are here. But much better than firing, I don't know, 50, 100 shells from a warship, and you have to patrol and everything. But with the rearming costs, it's just not economical at the moment, and we need the supplies for something else. So that's what we have bought. I'm going to manage cargo here. Can we get something on this guy? Yes, we can. So we will. We will get here, and she will get tons of supplies. And we are going to bring it to here as well. Okay, so that's the initial situation. On all of the other places, nothing much has changed. Kama is still heading here to Makassar to replenish it. That's it for the opening sequence. I am going to run the time now, and when something comes up, I will bring you back in. Task Force Day here has been attacked by something. I suspect very much it's a sub, so let's go. And indeed it is a sub. Let's break. We don't have a sonar, anyone, unfortunately. We do have depth charges, funnily enough, but we don't have a sonar. There was an interesting discussion about whether Tromp is a light cruiser or whether it's a large destroyer, and it's one of those funny things. There was an excellent comment made that according to the London Naval Treaty, Tromp is a light cruiser because its guns are 150 mils and destroyers were allowed to have only 130 mils. There were good arguments made that she should be really a destroyer, but I guess formally she is a light cruiser, so that's what we'll go with. She is a small light cruiser. I'm going to go down to 10 knots to see whether we can find anything, but I very much doubt so, because we do not have sonar, at least not active one anyway. So let me just check. Sensors, sonar, passive sonar. Yeah, she has a passive sonar. And they're just rolling them literally off. And not the other one. Java, your turn. And she is sinking. Good. Well, there are two things here. One is, here is this CVE with an oiler. I don't know where is Truant in its course here. and the other one is this for merchants. I'm going to send our wildebeests on the merchants, and Truant is heading towards the CVE as well force. I don't know which way that one is heading. And okay, let's engage Truant here. We will see how that goes. Beautiful sunset, well, actually beautiful morning, and we do have something here. We have Chitose, we have a small carrier, and this looks like a fleet carrier, another small carrier. Let's turn. Okay, let's quickly identify what we got here. This looks more like a CV than CVE, to be honest. It's not Kaga, it is Soryu, and it is indeed very, very close. This is Chitose. I don't care about the Chitose. This looks like a CVE, proper CVE, and I think it is going to be a Zuyo. What we are going to do is we are going to sing Soryu. Don't care about the other ones too much, to be honest. We are going to send 6 torpedoes with 3% spread because we are very close. We don't want them to strike all at the same place. I'm going to believe in the 67% solution. Mr. Haggard, let's us show what you are made of whether you are at least as good as Mr. King. And the torpedoes are running. Torpedoes in the water. If we think that will mean that I believe Japanese will have just one fleet carrier left. And they still haven't detected the torpedoes. This is, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, she ate 6 fish, and she looked very, very, very rough. How far is this? This is 2,000 yards. This one is too close for us to fire torpedoes. It's 400 yards, barely. And she is turning into us, moreover. You can see her just here, passing in front of us. And Soryu is sinking. And we have just seen Soryu having a magazine explosion. Aircraft. Well, these zeros didn't help you much, did they? We are going to go out. Firing from the stern torpedoes at her is not really useful. We sunk what we wanted to do. And this is HMS Truant attempting to land on an aircraft carrier. This is, yeah. Okay, enough teasing. We are out of here. We've got some more command points. Let's just check whether I've identified it correctly. Soryu, indeed. So, if we now look at the carriers that Japan has left, Shokaku class sunk, Takagi sunk, Kaga is the only one that's still operational, Soryu sunk, Hiryu, and Hiryu is still operational. So they have 2 fleet carriers left, Kaga, which is actually quite a large one, and Akagi, and they still have a few auxiliary carriers of the Zuyo class, which are Pain, Chitose doesn't matter, Mizuho doesn't matter, Makitsa Maru is like just these small scouts. Yeah, Osho Osho is unpleasant, so they have like 4 small carriers and 2 fleet carriers left, which I am fairly happy with, to be honest. So anyway, we've got wildebeests coming for these unescorted merchants. Okay, let's go tactical with our wildebeests. Okay, what have we got here? Troop transport and 3 merchants. Okay, this section of 3 is going to attack the leading troop ship. In the past, we have tried to attack it with 2 torpedoes and it didn't sink it, so we will have to put more torpedoes there. Then there is going to be 1 torpedo each for these guys, basically with 1 of the guys in reserve just in case. These guys drop the torpedoes now, then you can fly off. Don't really care, this guy dropped the torpedo. Here are the 3 torpedoes. And 1 has missed. The other 2 have been struck by torpedoes. Good. It looks like this one will be struck by a torpedo as well. It was a nice one. This guy, which still has a torpedo, is going to go after this ship. I'll give them a wave. And off we go. And I will keep all the wildebeest here. I will put them actually in line ahead. Should get a torpedo in her bow. Unless she's too slow. Just missed her. Literally just missed her. All of these are burning, which is sort of a death sentence. Hurricane is going to strike. And nicely along the long axis. We're well, let's give her another run. And this one stopped burning. Okay. Wildebeest. Off you go. It's all yours. Let's watch the wildebeest doing their attack run. This is what we want. This is exactly what we want. Biplanes into magazine explosion. Excellent. And the air show can begin. And the one with the exploded magazine is sinking, as we fully expected. And the flying circus is coming right here. You can see it, it's the last ammunition, so we will see how they go. And they did fairly well, I will say. And the troop ship is sinking, which is really the one that we wanted sunk, because that's where we get our command points. Not that we do not have enough command points, we have too many command points right now to spend on anything reasonable anyways. Amazingly, the last ship, despite suffering numerous secondary explosions, torpedo hit and everything, managed to get actually from critical to critical heavy and escape. I don't think I will pursue it, it's not worth the command points, she's not going to go any further. So yeah, we got our command point here for this RTB. Okay, Task Force North seems to have got under some attack. I would say these are probably zeros. Let's see. Yeah, we've got zeros here. Break everyone, you go here. You can go directly on, and you can okay, and this is probably the last bunch. then they've hit this destroyer pretty hard. Oh, it's not allowed now. Okay, Fungan are turning forward. We don't want to eat it. And this looks like the last one. Everton, slow down. We want to avoid collision. Go the other way. Again. And slow down. You and slow down to 0. And you slow down to 0 as well. And we will have a look and fix everyone. Report. Some minor damage for 2 planes. They attack with 25 zeros. I'm okay with that. To be it's still flying. Still more coming in. Still more coming in. There was a whole bunch of these things. This is not nice. 29, no. And there's still more coming in. Where are they coming from? $32 zeros, okay. This is fine. This is not fine. Oh, we are fully fixed, so let's leave. We have some minor, they lost 3 out of 33. Still we're able to put up quite a lot of zeros in the air. Quite a lot of zeros. Okay, we need to sink more carriers to deal with this. Okay, I think we've got another overfly of the zeros on us. Let's go. Okay, we have tons of planes attacking us again. But we have, I think, reasonably good are shooting here a lot. As long as it's not a magazine explosion, we can deal with it. Really try to fix flooding when you have a magazine burning. Don't be a joke. This doesn't look very good. This one should be okay, assuming the magazine doesn't blow up. Yeah, this one is the one that I'm worried about. Maybe what I'll do is send the light cruisers here. I'll buy a few light cruisers and send the light cruisers here. That might be more efficient. We've dealt with the most pressing issue of burning magazine. This is going to be fixed, and this guy is probably going to be fixed as well. Oh, everything's under control and we can leave. We shot down 2 out of 21 aircraft. That's not great, but it's okay. And as I said, we are going to go home. And I'm going to purchase 1 Emerald, 1 Enterprise, and 1 Danae while we are at it. Done. This is going to be Task Force S for Singapore. Truant actually has 2 CVE task forces here, so let's go and sink something. There are planes in the area, so I want to go deep and stay silent. What's this? This is Hiryu. And we are nice and close. Yeah, and it already identified her as Hiryu. What else have we got here? Chitose. This looks like a Congo, indeed. This, I don't know exactly which of the CVEs it is, but it's irrelevant. And this looks sort of like a road on a ship. We are going to ignore it for the time being. We will be pretty close. I'm going to send 6 torpedoes, 3-degree spread. That should be enough, I hope. Let's fire. And our torpedoes are here. They haven't noticed them yet, which is good. We had excellent solution. Let's look pretty good. If we sink Hiryu here, that will leave them with all of one fleet carrier. I think we look very, very good. We look very good indeed. Dud. 2 dots out of 6. 4 torpedoes. She's a flame. Might have wanted to give it even bigger spread because it looks like basically. You know what? I'm going to send the remaining torpedoes after her. Looks like some of those fishes might hit. Although most of them will hit again in the same place as the previous ones, which is not optimal. And she is sinking. Another carrier going down. We have almost eliminated carrier force. If I look at the CV, here you. We had 21 zeros, 18 vowels, 18 Ks. Gaga is the other one. She has still 21 zeros, lots of vowels, lots of gates, but we, yeah. Okay, let's initiate retreat. We are not going to close this time around. It's interesting that I only now noticed that here you had the island on the left hand side. And we are out of here. Sunk Hiryu. We are getting more command points that we can spend. Literally. It's the dawn of 3rd of March and nothing much has happened since Truant sunk Hiryu. Truant is heading back to Batavia to be rearmed. Trusty is heading back to the happy hunting grounds in the meanwhile. Task Force North is heading back home, and otherwise the situation is more or less the same as it was before. Nothing much has happened. There is one change. I have bought the last remaining Dutch destroyer that became available, and I'm sending it to Java Sea. It will actually join Task Force Day, I believe, although maybe it will join this Task Force S. I haven't decided fully yet. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this quite a long episode where we sunk another 2 carriers. If you did, please consider subscribing, commenting and liking the video. All of that helps the channel quite a bit. And I will see you at the next episode. Thank you for watching again, and goodbye.